WWE 2k22 MyGM mode. This is Hell in a Cell, and I've been looking forward to this match ever since we signed Scott Hall to a deal here in the series. The legendary Hall of Famer Scott Hall, the bad guy. One last time, we can see this legend in action here. What an impact Scott Hall has made on wrestling, and may he rest in peace. But we get a chance to see him here in WWE 2k22 MyGM mode against a man that he had one of the great ladder matches of all time, Shawn Michaels. A chance for us to relive the magic. Instead, we modernize it a little bit with the TLC instead. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be really, really interesting. We've got the briefcase up above. These two men both going to be gunning for that, as that's the only way to win. Shawn Michaels, another Hall of Famer. Chance to see him in action as well. These guys have been signed to short-term deals here on our series. We saw Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam team up with Triple H as part of DX. They took on Lesnar and Elias. Now Shawn Michaels gets another chance to be a part of another pay-per-view here. Probably his last time we'll see him in the series. Both guys, no matter how this match plays out with their contracts both expiring, but we're hoping that it is the ratings mega match that we're hoping for. We need a big match to try and spark up our ratings to potentially that 5-star mark. I feel like this match could do it. A high-leveled rivalry as Michaels starts off with a pile driver. Surely the fans are going to love this one. Kind of reliving the classic battle, the classic matchup that these two men had many, many years ago. So Hell in a Cell, two-part event for the series, as, oh, another pile driver there by Michaels. Well, things haven't exactly planned out all that well, so we can confirm that our big match we had planned to do Brock Lesnar, Rey Mysterio one-on-one for the WWE Universal Championship, it's been cancelled. That's right, Brock Lesnar has vetoed the event again. We miss out. Last time it was Becky Lynch who didn't want to do SummerSlam. This time it's Brock Lesnar. We can't catch a break. So one of our big headline matches is no more. It's gone. It's cancelled. So we had planned to have Lesnar and Rey Mysterio as the main event match, the big headline marquee match. Instead, I actually think this match here, Michaels and Scott Hall, is, oh! Landing on the back of his head on the ladder is Shawn Michaels after the takedown there by Scott. So I actually think this TLC match could end up being the marquee match of the pay-per-view, potentially the main event. It is our opening match, but it could end up being our best match of the card. So our replacement main event is going to have to be Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell instead. We did see that recently on Smackdown, but we're going to have to do it again. This time Hell in a Cell. So Scott Hall, oh, drives Michaels into the steel steps. So it hasn't exactly worked out the way we would have liked. We would have thought we'd have a smooth run up into the pay-per-view, and it was all going well. We had nice rivalries. We definitely had the makings to get a big scoring pay-per-view, but it just hasn't worked out that way because of now Lesnar pulling out. Well, TLC, of course. Michaels has a table. Scott Hall has the steel chair. There is a ladder in the ring. A table's in the ring as well. Scott Hall just slamming that steel chair down on Michaels. And this has been a tough start here for Shawn Michaels as Scott Hall in control. Michaels hit a few pile drivers though, and Scott Hall will be certainly feeling that, but he's certainly in control at the moment as the table is set up. Michaels, you can see, backing away from Scott Hall, doesn't want any part of that table. Scott's now got a hold of him. Look out. Oh, Michaels on the counter. Look out. Michaels. Ooh. Inverted DDT, not near the table. Close, but the table's still intact. Get the feeling if someone goes to that table here, it certainly could give the opening for the other man to climb the ladder and grab that briefcase. Michaels had the ladder, didn't really set it up thanks to Scott Hall's interference. Now Michaels with the snap suplex, firing back here. Michaels thought about going to the top, but Scott got back to his feet quickly, and Michaels face first. Right, oh, running bulldog again, face first on the table, and looks like the table has just got a bit of a cut on the face of Shawn Michaels. Interesting there. Scott Hall. Oh, he's got him up. Look out, he's got him right up. Looking for the powerbomb. Got it. So Michaels has been cut open early on here. Scott Hall with a big powerbomb. And as Scott Hall rolls to the outside of the ring, the table collapses. That's how big Scott Hall is. And now, kendo stick to Shawn Michaels. And Michaels fires back with one of his own. And Scott Hall now clubs him with a shot to the back. So Scott Hall with a chance to defeat Shawn Michaels. It's a throwback to their classic WrestleMania ladder match. Shawn Michaels wants to win tonight. Had a big effort at SummerSlam with DX. Would like to back it up here tonight with another win. And look, if Shawn Michaels impresses us this much, he gets a really great classic match. We might have to re-sign him because he's already been involved in another one, of course, at SummerSlam. This could be his second classic. Michaels now has the chair, but Scott Hall whacks him with the table, and he's going to set it up now as well. The table does have a crack in it already, close to the middle of the table. You can see it. And now Scott Hall has him up. Look out! Drives him through the table. Don't think he got all of it, but he got enough. Michaels is in pain. Scott Hall quickly thinks about setting another one up. Instead, he grabs the kendo stick. It was already one out. He thought, you know what, we might need a second. Michaels is down. Scott Hall, he's going to climb. Scott Hall's going to go to the top. Shawn Michaels barely moving. Now he's starting to get back to his feet. Scott Hall wasting some time. And now he's got the briefcase. He's trying to get a hold of it. Michaels, though, clubs in the back. And again, Scott Hall missing out on this opportunity, I feel. Could have grabbed the briefcase, but he's missed out as Michaels shrugged off as well. Scott Hall thinking about going off the top of it, is he? He's up high. Scott Hall! Drop kick off the top of the ladder. What about that from Hall? Lines him up, looking for Razor's Edge. Can't find it. Left strike to the face, the jaw of Scott. Now driving the knee into the midsection. This would be huge for Scott Hall, but Shawn Michaels lining him up now, looking for sweet chin music. Can he get it? Here comes Shawn Michaels! Right on the jaw! Nails him with sweet chin music, and this is a perfect opportunity to grab the briefcase and win this match. Michaels, though, this is not this is not his plan. He wants to go off the top. Lands down on top of Scott Hall. Big senton off the top. Now heading to the top of the rope with the vintage elbow. The classic elbow drop from Shawn Michaels. When he's at his best, he hits it right on the button, and he's done that tonight. He's looking for the sweet chin music again. Scott Hall's in big, big trouble. Michaels now lining him up. Scott Hall ducks underneath. Michaels springboard elbow. Perfect chance now for Shawn. Scott Hall's down. He's avoided sweet chin music, but a couple of elbows, and Michaels all of a sudden has the briefcase. Scott Hall needs to get up there and do something about it. Here he is, trying to get rid of Shawn. Shawn bleeding from the nose, maybe just above the nose as well. Michaels is in trouble. Scott Hall, right hand! Down goes Michaels. Now Scott has a hold of the briefcase. Can he make some inroads? He's trying his best to grab onto it. Scott Hall slowly undoing the latch here. Getting closer and closer. Here comes Michaels. And a powerbomb on top of the ladder. That could be it right there. Scott. Right hand. Counters back with a right. Scott Hall picks him up. Choke slam. What about that from Hall? Now gonna line him up. Can we see the Razor's Edge? Scott Hall lines him up. Got him up. Up high. Here it comes. Razor's Edge. Scott Hall lays out Shawn Michaels. And now, slowly climbing back up. Michaels is still unmoved. He's still not moving. Hall has the briefcase. Can he get the swan song win? Scott Hall. Is he going to get there? He's missing out. Michaels is there. Michaels. He's got it. Scott Hall almost lost the opportunity. Michaels got there in time, but Hall had already grabbed the briefcase when he got to the top. Too little, too late for the Heartbreak Kid. Scott Hall, the bad guy, wins tonight the TLC match. Scott Hall with a big win. 4.5 stars. Oh, that's good. That's exactly what we needed. We were hoping this feud would end up with a lot of success, and it has. TLC 4.5 star classic. And as you can see, no Lesnar. We've got Hell in a Cell coming up next. Bianca and Liv Morgan taking on Bayley and Shotzi. It's not the perfect match that we were hoping for, but I feel like it still will deliver in the ratings because of the existing rivalry. Let's get into it. Yeah, so obviously losing one of our biggest matches on the card, it does present the opportunity for another match to be inserted into the pay-per-view. And we definitely weren't expecting to have this matchup, a tag team Hell in a Cell match. We figured, why not? We got the Hell in a Cell, let's utilize it. And I certainly was not expecting this tag team match to be a part of the pay-per-view, but Lesnar and Mysterio not happening, and in comes Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan to team up here to take on Bayley and Shotzi. We know Bianca and Bayley have had a bit of a rivalry over the last month or so, and Shotzi and Liv Morgan, well, they have certainly had their own rivalry. So, good opportunity for both teams here to really stamp their authority here on the women's division. Speaking of women, we've got Asuka and Becky Lynch coming up as well in the next episode. And that's going to be a big opportunity for both women. One will walk out as the women's champion of Smackdown. We're going to find out who that will be next time. But right now, 4 potential contenders for the championship. Battle it out here in a tag team match. We would have done a fatal 4-way if we could have, I'm sure. Instead, it's going to be tag team rules. Bayley has had a shot for the women's championship. She's missed out. You can tell she's not going to be happy to miss out on another opportunity. So she's going to want to make sure she walks out of Hell in a Cell tonight as the winner to get herself one step closer to another title opportunity. And the question will be, can she trust her tag team partner, Shotzi? Shotzi's been a little bit up and down. Obviously, this rivalry with Liv Morgan's been close. Both women have been back and forth, but Shotzi riding, well, her way to the ring on the tank here, driving her way here. Certainly has an imposing entrance, certainly intimidates the opponent early on, but it's got to be what she does in the ring that matters the most. Can she back up her intimidation factor inside the most intimidating structure that the WWE has to offer, Hell in a Cell? Think about Hell in a Cell, it's not just the cage you have to worry about, it's what's underneath as well. You got all the weapons, all the arsenal that you want. You got the tables, you got the ladders, you got the chairs, you got it all. The cell collapses around the ring. It's now locked in place, and we are underway. Tag team rules, Tornado tag team rules here for Hell in a Cell. 4 women involved, as Shotzi with a good start here on Belair. Bayley working away on Morgan. So it will be Shotzi and Bayley teaming up to take on Bianca and Morgan. And as I said, the winner of this one will certainly be one step closer to potentially gaining a title shot at Becky Lynch, or maybe Asuka for the women's championship. Shotzi coming after Bayley at the outside of the ring. I'm sure Shotzi will want to get hands on Liv Morgan. So Bayley and Shotzi chance to team up over here. As sliding drop kick by Belair. Did connect on Bayley slightly as Liv Morgan has a hold of Bayley. And Bianca thought about flying off the top, thought against it because of the fact that Liv Morgan was right there. As now Bayley tossed right into Shotzi, who's not too phased at the moment. Shotzi wants her hands on Liv. Their rivalry has been probably one of the longest standing rivalries we've had in a while here in the series. I mean, you know, usually our rivalries might last 4 weeks or so. I feel like this has gone for a while. You know, of course, we had that infamous decision where, you know, we saw Liv and Shotzi were meant to have a match between those two. We did, but apparently didn't count, so both women were pretty upset about that fact, especially Liv. Liv has not been happy here on SmackDown, so I feel like she needs to get a win tonight, or she might decide to leave. I don't know, but at the moment it's Bianca and Bayley up close and personal. Bianca went into the cage, and that of course is probably the ultimate weapon, as Bayley into the steel steps. But as I said earlier, you know, you've got everything you want under the ring as well. You've also the steel steps, as we mentioned, the ring post. So all the dangers of a match is just amplified when you add in the Hell in a Cell factor as well. It just becomes even more dangerous and even more of a brutal opportunity to inflict the most punishment on your opponent as possible. Bianca tried to use the chair. Bayley able to avoid. Bianca and Bayley in the middle of the ring, renewing their rivalry. Big slam there by Belair. And Bianca would love the next title shot, I'm sure of it. She's got Bayley up, drives her down into the power slam. And now the standing moonsault as Liv and Shotzi fight away to the outside. Liv's got the upper hand out there. Meanwhile, Belair, oh, big splash! But the knees were up by Bayley. Bayley able to avoid and counter it. Now Belair trying to hang in there as Bayley works her way into the corner. Potentially looking to go off the top here. Up high. Oh, Bayley to Billy off the top. Bayley with the hook of the leg. This could be it. Oh, a kick out. Bayley hitting it early in the match when Belair hasn't really inflicted a lot of punishment. She hasn't taken too much damage just yet. And because of that, you probably get the feeling she was able to survive. Meanwhile, down the bottom left of our screen, we're seeing Shotzi and Liv Morgan fighting away. They've been going into the cage. Now Shotzi back in the ring. Liv's going to follow. Here comes Bayley, though. Oh, big elbow. Landing right down on Belair. Now all four women in the ring. And Liv Morgan. Oh, what about that from Liv? Spinning her off of her feet with a head scissors takedown. Incredible stuff there by Liv. Now Bayley with a right hand there on Belair. Here comes Bayley building some momentum with a suplex. Follows up with a knee. Well, it's been the two battles of rivalry. So obviously Belair and Bayley don't like each other. They've basically spent the whole match fighting each other. And Shotzi and Morgan, they have no love for each other either. So clearly, both sets of rivals are targeting one another here. They want to get the better of their bitter rival as Belair has Bayley up. And she's going to show us her strength with a couple of squats as well. Meanwhile, Shotzi trying to work away on the arm of Liv. Wrenches it back as well. Liv Morgan feeling the pain and the effects of this match quite quickly. At the moment, Shotzi. Shot to the midsection with a knee on Liv. Oh, hang on. Bayley's up. KOD! The kiss of death. Could be all here. Belair has a hold of Shotzi. Finally working away on her. But Shotzi luckily able to escape with a counter. Belair trying her best to take out Shotzi. Well, Morgan hasn't been able to do it so far. Belair feels as though she needs to be the one. And she's going to show us her strength again here as she hoists Shotzi up high. Bayley back to her feet now. Maybe missed opportunity to beat Bayley with the KOD. Instead, thought she needed to take out Shotzi. As, oh, a big slam again by Belair. Now Bianca going up high. Bayley, look at his full head of steam with a clothesline in the corner as Belair hits the splash off the top. This could go either way here. Bayley looking for the Bayley to belly, maybe no. She's going to go for something else. Oh, slams her head first. The hook of the leg, the cover. Bayley could do it here. Belair's distracted. And oh, it's going to cost her. Bayley snuck in with the big shot right next to Belair, but Bianca had her back turned, was too busy trying to slam Shotzi, and Bayley steals one. Ah, that's brilliant from Bayley. She hit her best shot while Bianca had her back turned, was too busy trying to get rid of Shotzi out of the match, and Bayley slamming Morgan head first into the canvas. You can see counter two, and when Belair, oh, I don't even think she even noticed at all. She had her back turned the entire time. Did not realize the cover was taking place, and it's cost her the match. I'm going to say, maybe an upset here. Bayley and Shotzi pick up a massive, massive victory. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this edition of Hell in a Cell Part 1. 3.5 stars. Not bad. Two good matches to open up here. We need to deliver in our next two. We've got the women's title match, and then, of course, Roman and McIntyre in the main event. Can't wait for that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it and subscribe to see more. We'll be back with Part 2 of Hell in a Cell very soon.